So my name is Vishani Rojas. I am the Staffing Accounts Manager at BrightStar Care. I get to interview all the amazing applicants that walk through our door and find them employment. I also oversee the staffing side of things, so I get to talk to facilities, their DSDs, and help them with any staffing pickles they're in. As soon as I was done with college, I realized that I am a people person. I love talking to people. I love learning about different walks of life, different backgrounds. I think there's so much to learn there. And so I realized that I wanted to be in, recruiting, talent acquisition, staffing. So that's kind of what brought me here. The day-to-day, usually we have an applicant come in, they meet with me. What I'm looking for is that compassionate applicant who has a heart for this, that will go above and beyond for their clients. So that's kind of what I focus on. I love to sit down face to face across from them, really get to know them. We're not the what are your strengths and weaknesses type of company. We truly want to get to know you, and see again what your strengths are, and what your weaknesses are, or what you're working on currently, and give you the tools and resources to strengthen them. So we do look for those, passionate caregivers. The process, what that looks like is all our caregivers are required to be registered with the state. All our nurses have to be licensed, and we do the verifications and things like that. But it's a fairly quick process. A lot of our applicants that come in have most of the documents they need, which makes it a apply today, work tomorrow kind of, situations, and we love those. I love this question, and I have a success story. One of my favorite interviews was somebody that worked in retail all her life, wanted to do something in healthcare but didn't know where to start. She was terrified. I loved meeting with her. I knew that this was her calling. This is what she wanted to do. And so we gave her the tools and resources. We put her through training in a fully equipped medical training room that we have. And she went on to working with some of our best clients, and she is now our field specialist. So looking back and just seeing the path that she took, there was a lot of support there, and she wanted this. She was dedicated. I know it can be terrifying when you're thinking about switching careers and maybe you're comfortable where you are, but this is that place where we will welcome you with a hug, and we will give you those tools and resources you need to succeed. I mean, we've had caregivers come in and they didn't know this is what they wanted to do, and they've gone on to do their CNA program, their LVN program, and now they're registered nurses. So really, the sky is the limit. So right now we are hiring caregivers, CNAs, LVNs, and RNs. I always say that the best nurses are those who started out as caregivers or CNAs, because you really do the hands-on. It's a tough job. It's not for everyone, but working as a caregiver, I think you really get to understand what your strengths are and if direct patient care is for you before you go on and invest time and money, in nursing school, because it is a lot. I think being a caregiver, and then moving on to be a CNA, we have CNAs who do the, bridge program, they're LVNs, and they go on to becoming RNs. So right now we are hiring for those positions, but we have caregivers who have gone through the process, been with us as caregivers, worked as CNAs, and we get very excited when one of our own, graduates and they're RNs, they come in, we celebrate them. But yeah, those are the positions that we're hiring for. With applicants that walk in, I want to see that they are dedicated, they are compassionate, and this is truly what they want. This is not I'm going to go into work, I'm going to clock in, I'm going to do the least and clock out and walk out. This has to come from the heart. There are so many clients out there who are trusting us. Loved ones maybe live out of state, they live out of country, and so our caregivers, they're the faces that you see. So we want to make sure that we get those caregivers who are passionate about this and they want to grow with the company, they want to learn, and we have the tools and resources for that. BrightStar Care of Huntington Beach is absolutely wonderful. And I'm not just saying this because I work here, but truly the culture. I have been at different jobs as well before, making BrightStar Care of Huntington Beach home. And I can say that the culture is just amazing. It starts from the top. Our owner Lori and I talk about this all the time because you want to surround yourself with people who motivate you and encourage you to do better. And I think this company does that. Our owner went out and she invested in a fully equipped medical room for training. We could do the videos, but really, how much do you retain watching a video? So we found the importance in hands-on training. The culture is just a very positive environment. When you call everybody in the office that answers the phone, we truly care. We want to be here. And so when we have applicants come in, we look for that as well. And if this is somewhere you want to be, we have growth opportunities. You can grow with our company. I can say so much about the positive culture at BrightStar Care in Huntington Beach, and I truly feel so happy that I'm a part of this team. So right now, at the moment, we do not do virtual interviews. I found that, I will be honest, I've tried it in the past, and I've found that I was not able to connect with the applicant as well as I do if they're sitting across from me. I get to know them, we share stories, you're relaxed, and I truly get to know who you are, what you're passionate about. So we've stayed away from the virtual interviews because when you come in, you also get to meet our amazing team. It's a small team and you get to meet all of them, and we talk about the training room that we have. And I've had interviewees say, "Oh, can I look at that room?" Absolutely. We love that. We walk you down to our training room. You're able to see what we have to offer before you even onboard with us. So I love meeting in person. I think you really get to know the applicant and see if they're the right fit, and also the applicant gets to see if we're the right fit for them. Absolutely. So my favorite heading is apply today, work tomorrow. And it truly, we're not just saying it. It truly is apply today and work tomorrow. We have, the training scheduled on a daily basis. So if you do come in today and you are interested in picking up shifts tomorrow, again, as long as you have all the credentials and the requirements and onboarding paperwork is filled out, we can truly interview today and you can start picking up shifts as soon as tomorrow. So the onboarding process consists of, first you'll meet with me. We go through the interview. We talk about skill set, kind of where you need more training. I also talked to you about the onboarding process. So the onboarding process with the filling out paperwork, usually that takes about 30 minutes. But the whole process, if you're on the HCA, is maybe an hour or two. And then we'll be able to schedule you in for orientation. If you're not on the HCA, which is the Home Care Aid Registry, not to worry, that process, you do have to fill out an application with the state, but there's no training involved with the state. There's no test you have to take to be a home care aide. You simply fill out an application, you do fingerprints. The clearance takes anywhere from 5 to 7 days, but after that, you're good to go, and you don't have to keep doing your fingerprints over and over again. It's a one-time thing. I will say that, and it's going to be a personal one. I think I'm going to focus on personal growth at BrightStar. because I think that's what we're all looking for. As applicants, when we walk through the door, we want a company to believe in us and give us the opportunity to grow. And I've seen that with caregivers, but I've seen that a lot with myself. When I came in here, I was comfortable with what I did. I knew, I can interview. But Lori and, the team, they knew I could do so much more. And so they got me involved in so much more. And I was doing things I never thought I'd be able to do. I've grown so much here, with my career, and just, personally as well. And it's things that I'm applying to my personal life as well. If you are looking for a company to grow with and give you these opportunities, if you're dedicated and you're passionate, this is the place to be. We have so many success stories with applicants who have come in and they haven't had any experience, and now they're field specialists, they're ongoing with us, they've been with us for years. We have office staff that have come in and we haven't had any healthcare experience in the past, and now we're still here and we're helping these wonderful clients that need help. It's truly so rewarding. But if you are looking for a company to grow with, BrightStar Care of Huntington Beach is it. One of our core values is make it great, and I love this one because it highlights bringing the best out in others. At BrightStar here, we focus on what your strengths are, and we help you build on that. I truly think that the environment that we're in, we do bring the best out of each other. Even the field staff, when they come in for the interview, they tell us what their strengths are. And sometimes they'll say, but this is a challenge that I'm having, and I feel like it's a weakness. We give them the tools and resources to turn that into a strength and to keep working on that. So I truly believe that BrightStar Care of Huntington Beach really brings the best out of you.